Warning! This is a review of My Little Pony Equestria Girls. Yes, this is a re-upload. No footage, video, music, or any of that fun stuff is used in the making of this video and is purely my opinion only. And, of course, because it's a review or commentary, any footage, music, clips, or such that is not being used in this video is still protected by fair use. So, even if I add some in later, there's that. Please leave comments at the bottom. Have a good day, people. So, Equestria Girls. Well, a lot has been said about this movie. A lot of negative things if you're a part of the brony community like I am, and a lot of mixed reactions. So, how exactly is this movie? Well, let me give Hasbro and DHX Media some credit on this one. Actually, did done good. Not only have they done good, they've done fantastically. You see, for a movie that's had limited release in theaters and will be out on DVD as of the 6th of next month, that's August, you can already see it on Amazon if you need backup proof. This movie is absolutely one of, if not the best TV to movie adaptation in about a decade or so. You see, the last time I liked the TV to movie adaptation, it was all the way back with Digimon the movie back in 2000, and that's a long time ago. You see, I'm not gonna go too spoiler heavy because I actually want you to see it, but let's just say that Daniel Ingram, Megan McCarthy, and others have put together, quite frankly, one of the finest pieces of animated theatrical cinema in a bit of a long time. You see, it's hard enough these days to get the same studio that does a TV show to actually commit money into making a big time flick. Now, granted, Equestria Girls could have been in the contract, but even if it wasn't the fact that every voice actor from the series that this movie is based on, and every major producer, animator, music producer, everything. Even the director of the movie itself is straight from the series. So practically the 76-minute movie is really all it is an extended episode of the series. An extended episode of Ship is Magic that absolutely succeeds in every level, like the great two-parters at the start of each season. Now again, keeping story details very sparse, because after all, I want you to see this. The main point of contention between the fandom is the transition between seeing your typical Flash animation ponies turned into Flash animation human versions of said selves. Each of these versions are done with extensive detail to character and personality, which is the strongest suit of a movie like this. You see, in order to make the transition successful, you must get the character right. Not not just in looks and aesthetic, but in personality. And that is where this movie succeeds, where other animated movies based on shows fail. You see, most most animated movies of this genre just rely on the license alone to carry through without the attention to detail. The constant references to the Friendship is Magic series are blatantly put all over this movie, and it shows. I dare anybody on YouTube to come up with a commentary with a counter that says how many references this movie practically makes. It's a big fan service fest, and it actually aids to the strength of the movie. Plus, seeing that this movie takes a Disney movie appeal to modern days by having songs but not the character bursting into song, you have a greater emphasis on what you see in the visuals. Funny pop culture references like the use of a YouTube variant and others also sprayed throughout of this movie. And it's really the continuity to everything that makes it all fit together with without it being a major lock. You see, you see, unlike unlike other movies of its kind that are derivative of just get a plot out, stupid. This movie actually succeeds in being continuity and canon to Hasbro's now signature series. It's kind of funny because considering the original movie in 1985 based on Gen 1 was an absolute travesty, unlike the Transformers movie and the Pound Puppies movie in that same period. This movie is a triumph of hard work and dedication to continuity. Un- Unlike Digimon the movie, that was continuity, but then again wasn't, this movie decides to go purely on the continuity spectrum. From even its beginnings, almost picking up right where the season 3 finale of FIM ended up at, but also giving you a good starting point for December season 4 premiere. This movie practically succeeds in every level of taking a concept that, yes, even I was skeptical of at first, and succeeding at every possible level along the way. You see, contrary of what you think of the My Little Pony franchise at this point, this is its zenith point. Granted, many people will think it's all downhill from here, but I can tell you, personally, if the movie is coming out this strong, then expect season 4 to be more of the same and carry forward this movie's forward momentum. Once again, do yourself a favor and view this movie, whether it be in theaters limitedly or just wait for the next 3 weeks and pick it up on DVD and Blu-ray. Trust me, If you're a fan of this stuff, it will be absolute joy for you. Once you get over the learning curve of the dimensional switch, the movie practically succeeds in every viable level. So, what does that mean for the review score? Well, that means just about everything. You see, in the Kadic reviews, I can be brutally honest, even to a fault, even the movies I like. But in terms of this movie, there's hardly anything to be really critical about. Once you take the fandom out of it and look at it as an objective product, which that's what I'm doing here. For the sole purpose, yes, maybe to some, to market the heck out of this thing and turn it into $1.5 million. Even in that aspect, this movie succeeds, but as a movie alone, it is with my distinct honor and pleasure that I give My Little Pony Equestria Girls the first ever Kadic Review perfect score of a 10 out of 10. You see, continuity is the most important thing in a licensed product, and that's where this thing ultimately wins on every level. You might not like how it looks, seeing that things are on two legs rather than four. But if you do the heavy work and do the character analyzation and realize that the personality behind this movie and the charm hasn't changed from any point in the TV show, you will find greatness here. Even if it's for 76 minutes in a cloud of dust. So do yourself a favor and actually jump through the mirror. You might be surprised at what you find. Live life by the code.